All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the latest episode of XPPen Online Events series. Today we have a special New Year's Eve event for you, and we are very excited to have a special guest with us today, the talented artist Hugo from Brazil, Hugo Arts. And Hugo will be sharing with us here about his career and his drawing process, and he'll give you some tips for beginners. These tablets, guys, so we are XPPen digital drawing tablets. We offer tablets for any level of skills on the industry, and we'll show you how easy it is to use your tablets. We have here a demonstration. This is the Artist 16 second generation, and throughout the show today, guys, we'll show you some coupons and some things you can take advantage of during our New Year's Eve sale. Okay, so guys, for today we have a guest from Brazil who is being with us in the XPPen World Cup. If you're following that, he will be on the semifinals with us next week, and we also have a game on two participants who will be showing their skills as well. So similar to the XPPen World Cup, we have Ferris wheel and we have Koga. And later on, they'll be showing their skills. And Hugo, you will be the judge for that. We'll be talking with Hugo in a moment. And I'm very excited for that. This is the first time Ferris and Koga are joining us. And they'll be drawing together based on two random prompts for 15 minutes. And after that exciting match, we have a giveaway. So anyone in the audience, we actually have two giveaways, all right? We have two giveaways, so lucky people in the audience, they can get something for free. We're giving away a tablet, we're giving away a gift box as well. Also, the winner of the match today is gonna get a prize as well. So very excited for that. We're gonna give you a quick demonstration as well of how to use the tablets if you guys are not familiar with that. And that's it. And finally, we have some announcements about new products coming out of the XPPen line, and some announcement about next week's XPPen World Cup events. All right, without further ado, let's go and introduce our guest of today, Hugo, all the way from Brazil. All right. Hi, Hugo. How are you?
Hello. Doing well. Happy to be home. Haven't been in Brazil for a while, so it's nice to be representing Brazil from Brazil.
Awesome. Okay. All right. Cool. All right, Hugo. Let's talk about a little bit about your career. We're showing here your artwork right now, what you're working on right now. This is Photoshop, right? And we would love you to tell a little bit to the audience. How was your artist journey?
Yeah, so I was born in Brazil, loved drawing my whole life, ever since I was a little kid. And then in 2013, I had the opportunity to come to the US to study art at the Savannah College of Art and Design, study illustration. I ended up switching majors along the way, graduated with a major in sequential art and game development. Got a job in the US, stayed in the US, and then slowly, especially during the pandemic, once we all, stayed home and had a lot of free time, I got to really double down on art and kind of start this side gig of myself with my art, putting it online on Instagram. And since then, it has grown quite a bit. Right now, Instagram is where I'm the most active. If you've seen HugoP.art, I have like over 70,000 followers there. I post a lot of my traditional artwork, my digital artwork, my mixed media. So a thing that I love doing is these little isometric illustrations based on some of my favorite games. I tend to start with them in traditional art, ink them up, and then I bring it in and, on my XPPen, I go and I color them digitally on Photoshop, and now I'm started doing that over on Twitch too, so people can watch along, give ideas, and this is just a sampling of the different kind of work that I do. And all through September, I love doing these challenges that they have, like these monthly challenges. So Inktober, September, this one, every day of September, I did a different sword based on a different random theme. So that's why I think I was well prepared for the World Cup. I love doing these random themes and making art for them. So and now I do that over on Twitch.
Okay, cool. All right, so you've been in it for a while now. Okay,
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
been at it for a while.
Started since I was a kid. Started getting it serious about 10 years ago when I went to college in 2013. And then like full time and making money. I was honestly the last 3 4 years.
Okay, I see. What would you say is your art style or your niche, so to speak? Like,
Definitely honing in on this idea of like isometric illustrations. I love them. I think they're a great way to practice your understanding of form and shape and light. One thing that people usually struggle a lot with is perspective. So when you're trying to learn, there's so much things to learn, and when you put perspective in the middle, it gets really tricky. Uh, Isometric perspective simplifies the perspective, right? Because you don't have things converging, you're not using very complex angles. Um, so it makes it easier for you to speed up on the other areas, the areas of volume, of design, of light, of composition. And I think there's something beautiful about creating these little dioramas. And it's also very commercial. I'm working on like some games that reached out to me specifically because of the isometric arts that I post online.
that's awesome. For the uninitiated, because I think I know what it is, but I really don't know what it is. Can you explain what a diorama is?
Yes. So a diorama is this idea of grabbing a big concept, a big idea, and making a little vignette out of it, a little scene that kind of tries to summarize the big idea into a small scenario. So, like this Pokemon game, for example, that I really enjoyed that came out about a year ago. It's this big, almost open world that you're traversing and catching a bunch of Pokemons and doing all these different things. And I try to make little moments all condensed in this little floating island. The Pokemon that you might find in the game, the writing in your journal, crafting things, the different Pokemons you might ride, the big mythical Pokemon that you'll find at the end of the game. All of that in a little scene, and that's sort of what's often referred to as diorama.
That's beautiful, man. I see like this. Yeah, there's so much going on there, and it's so eye catching. I love the block of eyes. That would be a block of eyes, right? Or like,
Yeah,
well,
it's
it's
like
not.
it's sort of like a water cutout, right? But because you're kind of being cut, it's almost like it looks like a jello sort of thing because you wouldn't be able to cut the water that way.
Yeah, so it's like you're enabling there to like see what's inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that chunk right there, it's awesome to me. It's awesome. Okay, what has been like your? I mean, you said that you really. I mean, I guess you enjoy everything that you do, but if anything that comes to mind that has been like one of your favorite things to work on lately, what has it been?
And it's actually my latest piece. I'll pull this one over on Instagram here. This was one of those isometric illustrations that I do, but I really went wild with it. It was based off of a game that I played over Christmas break called Return of the Obra Dinn. I sketched it and I traditionally inked. It took me twice as long to make this art than it took me to beat the game. But then I brought it in and I scanned it and cleaned it up digitally. And it's probably one of the most complex of these illustrations that I've done with the boat from the game on top of this journal of the game with a compass that you use and a lot of little references. And when you zoom in, and there's like a lot of those vignettes and moments that I was talking about that happen in the game of people falling on the boat and murders happening on the boat and Kraken attacking and mermaids attacking. and all sorts of things happening all at once. That if you play the game, or even if you didn't play the game, just going through this image and trying to find all of it is really interesting. And I just think it looks really striking, even though it only has two colors, right?
Yeah, that's super eye-catching, to be honest. Like, if I see that, like, it makes me want to know what the game looks like. I definitely would like to like see. Yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit here. Like the game itself is, it's a 2-bit style. Even though it's 3D, it literally only uses two colors, and everything is, even though it's 3D, it's pixelated. So that's why it kind of inspired me to do a big piece of it, because it felt like it matched really well with this idea of ink, right? It's either ink or not. The same way in the game, it's either black pixel or white pixel.
Okay. I like to switch gears right now in the conversation. And by the way, guys, if you have any questions in the comments in the chat for Hugo, write down your questions and we'll get to you in a moment. And I like to ask you, Hugo, you know, with the invention of AI right now and all of that, I know there's a big discussion in the whole industry and stuff. So like, what are your, if you don't mind sharing, like what are your takes on AI, and like, where do you see like the future going with this, which I guess is kind of hard to predict, right? But uh, there's a lot of development going on, so like a lot of talk around the topic. So we would like to know what are your
Yeah.
thoughts.
I've been following AI art for a while now. I think like it really has boomed. I want to say since November till now in the mainstream conversation, but I've been following for over a year. I'll say that when I was messing with it about this time, like December of 2021, uh, it it's I would have guessed that it would have taken 2 to 5 years for the AI generated art results to be where they are now, and it only took months, right? So that just goes to show how fast this field is evolving. I think there's a lot of ethical concerns, a lot of legal concerns of how these generators are trained, right? Because they are pulling information from a lot of available art. I was just watching before the stream an hour and a half long video talking about the legality of it all and why it's technically, ethically legal for that to happen. But there's a lot of like the moral aspect of it as I ethical aspect. But regardless, it will impact artist life, right? Whether you like it, whether you're not, and what will that impact be? I think it is here to stay, right? I think people will use it, whether you like it or not. Um, so it's good to be aware, at least, open, mess with it, be aware with it, of it, because it will influence your work. Now, whether you choose to make that part of your workflow or not, that's for goes from person to person. I do think a lot of people who would be commissioning small pieces or very production oriented pieces, they might end up going to AI art, which is unfortunate. It will take a chunk of the market off, but I like to think it akin to tailor-made clothes, right? Just because there's a big industry of fast fashion out there, it doesn't mean that you can get something tailored. Just because you can 3D print something, that didn't stop people from sculpting and selling things on Etsy, right? It creates new markets. Yes, it takes a chunk out of the existing market, but it doesn't kill it entirely. So people are right to be concerned, but it's fortunately or not, it's inevitable. It's here. It's up to you to choose how you want to handle. I think it's good to be aware. There's a YouTuber that I love called Lucid Pixels, and they talk a lot about all of this in the field of art. And he was a traditional artist that almost lost his job when animation went 3D and digital. But he learned that his skills were still applicable in the 3D field. He learned all of those tools and to be able to bridge that gap. And he went on to do great things, and now he's a really famous YouTuber and does just what he loves. Even though he has that background in 3D animation, now all he does is paint concept art of like Dark Souls, Dark Fantasy-esque type things, which is what he loves. So you will still be able to make money doing what you love, but being aware and being versed on these tools, at least in the medium, short to medium term, will make you more employable as an artist, like it or not.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Well spoken. Like I think I agree with a lot of what you said right there. It is here to stay, and yeah, there will be some adaptation for sure. And I'm personally also I'm not an artist myself, of course, but um, yeah, I'm blown away by the how rapid it uh, you know it has evolved. And but yeah, so yeah, it's definitely something that there will be a lot of discussion about during this year, I think, with the tools improving and things like that. But I think like art is not going away anywhere anytime soon. Just like you said, like tailors, and when you want something more customized, more personalized and stuff. All right,
Yeah, and to the example that I mentioned of Lucid Pixels,
right,
the reason he rose in his field of 3D animation is because he had really strong understanding of 2D animation and of traditional art. And a lot of people at the beginning of 3D animation that were using all these complicated softwares were more tech people, software people that had no understanding of art. So while that tool of AI generated art will make it easier for anyone to make art, an artist that understands art fundamental of color, of composition, of contrast, will always make better AI generated art than someone who's not an artist, right? So I think that's sort of a little bit of the bright side, the glass half full side of view of this problems that artists are facing.
right, yeah. I've been playing around with the concept of what an AI artist is on TikTok, because a lot of people find it funny that I call them AI artists. But yeah, yeah. All right, so I wanted to turn into a question from the audience. We have a few minutes left, and then we're gonna jump into our other guests in the stream. But okay, so I like to read a question from Fabiola Perezo, and she says, Hugo, since your work has a lot of detail, do you imagine all the drawings before drawing, or just let it go? I
I
think it's a
like
good
to a
question.
little bit of planning. I think I should be able to pop up like one of my process works here and kind of illustrate that idea a little bit better. But I like to rough in some big shapes, some general understanding of what I'm about to tackle, and then I let myself go a little bit more and have just have fun with what I'm creating. I the what I'm trying to pull up real quick my process here. So this instance, for example, I was doing this for a friend, and you can see I kind of roughed in what I wanted. I wanted these two people. I wanted a dog. I actually, in the traditional sketch that I made, I had them over. I moved them over in digital, and everything is still pretty loose, right? So I started adding the details as I went. This I did something in reverse where I painted first and then I added the outlines on top. Sometimes I like doing that. I think it gives it a little bit more organic feel to it. And then just kept adding detail. And then out of nowhere, I felt that I should change the time of the day because I liked adding that rim light that you can see on the right side, but it didn't fit the sky that I had and the vibe and the colors that I had. So I switched it pretty late into it. Did a little bit of a color correction pass, and finish the artwork. So yeah, I like to go in with a plan, but I like to keep myself flexible for the plan to change because then it might lead you to a better idea, right? If you're not being as rigid.
All right, that's a beautiful piece of work, by the way. Thank you so much for showing that. And thank you for your question, Fabiola. All right, so Hugo, that's all the time we have for today. We'd love to have you back. Well, we're gonna see you again on next week for the. You're gonna be the you're gonna be the judge right now.
And actually, I think
for a competition.
Yeah.
competition can still answer some questions.
Gonna stick around a little longer.
All right, and we'll probably give you some more questions from the audience during the competition. Okay. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, so we'll be back with you in a minute. And now, guys, we're gonna show you. All right. So, but thank you for your time, Hugo. Now, guys, we're gonna show you a little bit of the competition. And right now, we're gonna move on to show you guys the XPPen Artist 16 second generation. Okay. All right, we're back, guys. So we're gonna show you now the RD16 second generation. Okay, so what you're seeing right there is the.
Put it more up because look at your camera.
Okay. All right, guys. So this is the RD16 second generation. The second generation comes in different sizes. There's RD10, RD12, 13, and now 16 is the one you're seeing. They also come in different colors. So this is a graphics display, which means like you can see the screen while you're drawing. There's also a drawing tablet. So the drawing tablet is like you don't see the screen. So in this one, guys, the size is 15.4 inches of the screen real estate here to draw. The pressure sensitivity on the pen, it's 1,800, something like that. Pressure sensitivity. I mean, it's really sensible. And it comes with some shortcut keys on the side that you can use for shortcuts. You can customize those. And 8,192 level pressure levels of sensitivity. All right. This is one of my favorites. So like the ones that I use the most when I'm making videos and stuff, I always go for this one because it's very easy to just plug in your computer and it works immediately. The other good thing about this is that you can turn it vertically. So if you're drawing on a piece and you kind of want to draw like this or draw like this, whichever way you want, you can flip it. You have to adjust the settings, and that can be convenient for you depending on what you're doing. For me it is, and because I like to make videos sometimes where the display is showing vertically, and that's very handy. Okay. All right. So like I said, it comes in different sizes. The one you're seeing right now on the screen, that's the 16. This one here on my hand is the 13. The 13 probably, you know, the middle point between the big ones and the small ones, and it's very practical.
So this is like the size of the 13.
All right, this is the smallest one, the 10.
Yeah, 10.
All right, and this is the 12, right?
Yeah, so it can be
The 12. All right, and yeah, they come in 4 different colors. They come in pink, blue, black, and green. And all right, cool. So Brenda, our artist here, she's drawing on the 16 again. Again, guys, if you want, if you have any questions about any of these tablets, please let us know on the chat. Okay. For a lot of you, you guys use tablets on a regular basis, so you're familiar with them. But a lot of our audience, they're not familiar with it. Some of them don't even know what a tablet is. All right. And again, these are graphic displays, meaning that you can draw on the tablet. You can see the tablet. Whereas the other one is the drawing tablet. And the tablet, you just draw on the tablet as if you would on a mouse pad, right? Kind of looks like a mouse pad, and you can make it bigger. And the difference with that is you are watching your computer other than the mouse pad. And they're both really good tools. It really depends on what you want. Some people prefer looking at their drawing and their pen, what they're doing it, their stylus. Some people prefer looking at the screen. It kind of preserves your posture a little bit better if you do it that way. So there's advantage to both of them. All right, I'm seeing the comments here. Thought it was lagging. Okay. Get discount on your bird. Okay, cool. Terrier says, I have the 10, is really cute and small. Yeah, the 10 is pretty small, and so it's very portable. So that's a good thing if you're moving around, and when you're moving around you like to draw. Boom, you can connect it to you can connect it to your Android phone as well, and you can connect it to a smart tablet if you have that, and draw there. What's the sensitivity on them? So the sensitivity is 8,192 levels. Okay. Who's drawing? I mean, it's great drawing. Thank you, Fabiola. All right. Brenda is drawing. Okay. Brenda, our artist, is drawing. I myself, you guys, you can just go to the store, store XPPen. .com, store XPPen, one word, not dots in the middle, no dashes, store XPPen.com, and you can select your region over there, and that's where you can purchase. The tablets are also available on Amazon if you prefer to shop on Amazon. So depending where you are located, the prices will be a little bit different. It's Brenda OC. What is OC? Is that Brenda? Oh, okay. Is this? Okay, Brenda.
Fan art.
No, this is a fan art. This is not Brenda's OC. Is that an OC? I love that. All right, Miss Brenda. Miss Brenda, is that an OC? Okay. We have some.
That OC herself. For
Brenda,
sure.
she's an OC. Looks like an OC. It's not an OC. Who artist are we? Sarah Raff. Okay. Brenda makes it look so easy. Thank you, Fabiola. Fabiola says you make it look so easy. She does, in fact. Okay.
Salad fabric.
Salad. Okay.
Sarah
We'll
Faber.
put her name over there. Okay. We like to credit. Is this do it in your style? Yes. Okay. She's doing it in her style. She's just drawing it with a reference. We like to do some fan art of fan art, if you will. We've done some of those on. Oh, Sarah Faber, or Sarah Faber, depends. All right. It's a salary. It's not salary. No.
Not salary yet.
No.
If you want salary, watch our game.
If you want to see Salary, yes, we have Salary versus Hugo actually. So Salary will go against Hugo on, I believe it's next week on the 8th or something like that. Tune in for that, please. That's going to be the semifinals. So whoever wins that will go to the finals of the XPPen World Cup. Very exciting. And there's a cash prize for this guy, so it's going to be very intense. And both Salary and Hugo have like amazing following, amazing art skills, so it's going to be very interesting. They both qualified for the semifinals, so they both played already and won. So that's going to be very interesting. And on the other side of the bracket, we have Cres from Spain and Diaz Art from Brazil as well. Okay, so it could be a Brazilian final, by the way. Could be very likely it could be a Brazil final if Hugo passes and Diaz passes. So the trophy might just fall in the hands of Brazil. Not bad. Or it could be Chris, it could be Salary. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be exciting. Yeah, check out the World Cup game. All right. All right, guys. So don't forget to use the coupon code NY2023. Okay, so New Year 2023. That's NY2023 for a discount on our store XPPen.com. That's store XPPen one word.com. All right. Okay, so guys, so now is the moment. For we're gonna transition to our main event of the day.
Way.
Okay, all right. So we're
Direction.
okay. All right. So we have one giveaway. You didn't put the timer. Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna do our first giveaway of the day. All right. We're gonna do our first giveaway of the day. And for that, we would like you guys to kind of guess. So we already gave you a look of the artist series, second generation. Can you guess what product is coming next in our line of products of XPPen? So we already talked about the 16, 13, 12, and 10 sizes of the artist series. We have some new products coming out this year, 2023. Of XPPen. We would like you to guess in the chat. Let's see if somebody can guess what will be the next product, what will be the next size, or something like that. Okay, and maybe some of the guesses will be lucky winners. We'll see. Okay, so guess the soonest, which month and what size of drawing tablet will be launching. Okay, like month plus product size, and we'll send you the tablet when it comes out. All right, not bad. All right. So if you guys can guess the month, number one, the month, and number two, the size of the tablet that is coming out, we'll read your comments, and if you guess the month and the size of the tablet, we'll send you that tablet when it comes out. Okay, so we'll pick a random winner. We'll pick a lucky winner.
We will also pick a random winner to give out the gift combo right now.
Okay, so
Aside
yeah.
for getting a real tablet.
Are we doing that one later? So both right now?
Yeah, we're gonna do one here. This one's to giving out the gift combo and the new product later when it's released.
Okay, so you don't want to do both separately? Both at the same time?
The next round is giving out different stuff.
So the next round. Okay, so now we're only picking, guys, if you guess the month and the size of the tablet, write it on the chat, okay? So we have here some guesses. We've got March and 24. March, size 15th. July, artist 24. Well, actually, guys, we already have 24, right?
Yeah,
well, we have 24.
We could have different specs, like, I don't know.
Right.
Like different specs.
We already have 24. So a lot of people are saying 24. So maybe they don't know that we already have 24. We have 24 and 24 Pro or something.
Colors, different settings, you know.
So
keep it going.
So the month and the size. So we have March 16. All right. We have March 24, 2023. Artist 22, second generation on March. All right, a lot of people saying March, February,
okay,
May.
I guess everyone like March.
Okay.
Right?
All right, so Charlene's gonna pick a winner.
Yeah, to give out a gift combo for this one. So you
okay.
can do the countdown, and then I will get ready for the screenshot.
Okay.
One moment.
All right, do they have to guess it though? Do they have to get it right?
No, they don't have. For this, I mean, now they don't have it. As long as they comment, they will get the...
Okay. All right, guys. So comment whatever you want, whatever month and size you want. We're going to pick a random winner based on this. Okay. We're going to take a screenshot. Whoever's on top of the screenshot, whoever's name is on top of the screenshot will get a gift box. Okay. We'll send you that gift box.
Yeah. Countdown.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do a countdown. Guys, there's some rules about this giveaway though. If you are selected, if we take your name and you're on top of the screenshot, there's a couple of rules for the giveaways. And this applies to all giveaways, by the way. You gotta DM us on any of the platforms that we're on, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, DM us. And you gotta send us an email to promotion@xppen.com, promotion@xppen.com. And you need to tell us, oh, I was selected as the winner. And you need to tell us your YouTube name. And it needs to match with whoever we have on top. And you gotta send us your social media so we can verify that it's you. And we can verify that you're following us, guys. That's a requirement as well. You gotta be following us on the social medias. And so it needs to match. All right, so we had some problems in the past with people not matching. So it needs to match. And if you guys are not following, we're not able to send you that, okay? All right, so I hope that's clear, guys. We're gonna do a little countdown, guys. We're gonna count 10 seconds right here, okay? So, all right, when this hits 0 right here, we're gonna select a winner, okay? All right, so type in here, we're gonna create a screenshot and boom. Okay, yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's see who comes on top of the screenshot.
Mika Lucky.
Mika Lucky.
Yeah.
All right, Mika Lucky. Mika Lucky, she came out on top. All right, so congratulations, Mika Lucky. All right, so Mika Lucky, make sure you send us an email to promotion@xppen.com, promotion@xppen.com, and let us know your, I may say Mika Lucky right now, but I'll forget later. So let us know that you were the winner, and send us your social media to verify that it's you, and also send us a DM on our social medias to verify that it's you. We need to verify that it's you, okay? All right, we'll do another giveaway after the match.
Yeah, after the match.
Okay, good. We'll do another giveaway after the match. All right, so right now, guys, we're gonna get ready, and in a moment we'll be back with you, and we're gonna get ready to draw. We're gonna get ready with Ferris and Koga. They're coming to draw on the drawing match. All right. No. Any. All right, guys, welcome back. Yeah, you can add my camera if you want, but no need. Okay. Guys, can you hear me? Go here. All right, awesome. Let's bring. Yep. All right. So Ferris and Koga, are you guys there?
Hello. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Guys, welcome and pleasure to have you here. Okay, so you're gonna be competing against each other. Can you maybe tell us a little bit about yourselves, guys? Let's start with Koga.
Oh boy. I am just a hobbyist artist, and I'm really honored to be here.
Okay, honored to have you here. It's pretty cool. And Ferris, can you tell us a little bit about you? So, all right, we cannot hear Ferris at the moment. Go to Ferris. Right click. Right click. Unmute. Unmute.
Yeah.
Mute.
I can hear Ferris, just
Yeah.
FYI.
Unmute. Yes. Yes. Mute. Mute. M-U-T. Yeah. All right, Ferris. Now we can hear you. Ferris, tell us.
All right, I'm all good.
Yeah, you're all good now.
Okay, awesome. Well, hello everybody. My name is Ferris. I'm very honored to be here. I've been doing art ever since I was a child. And recently, as of May of 2022, I actually took my passion for art full time. So I'm really grateful to do that, and I'm really grateful to be here. And I wish Koga the best, and yeah.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much. You guys are so cool. All right. So, okay. All right. So Hugo, you'll be the judge for this. So we're going to move on now to choose the prompts for this. Choose the prompts for the art competition. So these are two random words. We get them from the random word generator, which, by the way, everyone can do, and it's kind of fun to do as an experiment. And all right, so we're gonna go ahead, refresh those. All right. Nobody knows this. They don't know this. I don't know this. So we're gonna see them all for the first time right now. So let's discover the first one. So the first word will be boat. Okay. And I know Hugo would like that because there's a lot of boats in these art. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I would have been ready for this one.
Yeah. All right. Hugh, you can feel free to draw along or like comment along or anything. All right. So boat is the first word, and the second word is orthodox. What a combination. Jeez. Okay. Orthodox. All right.
So our piece needs to be a mixture of these two words?
Yeah. So like,
Okay.
let's just say that whatever in this brings to your inspiration, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So like whatever this inspires you to do, just go with that, and we'll have like 15 minutes. I'll let you know, guys, exactly when the 15 minutes start. Okay. So don't worry about that. But yeah, we have 15 minutes, and your piece needs to be based or inspired by these two words, orthodox and boat. Okay. You guys good with that?
Yeah, it's a bit of a funny prompt, but let's
Okay.
go.
If you guys want me to like redo the orthodox one, we can refresh that one and get a new prompt. No problem at all. If you both agree with that, we'll refresh
Yeah,
it.
Ferris, would you like to redo that one? Because
Yeah, like I was sort of going for like maybe a nun on a boat theme, but
Yeah.
Okay.
let's see what else we get.
Don't refresh the boat. Boat is good. Okay, only refresh the
left one.
Orthodox.
yeah, that one. Okay. All right, so we're gonna refresh that one because yeah, I don't even know what that means really well. I mean, I know I have some religion background, but all right, so let's refresh that one. Refresh it again. Okay, so we'll see if we get a better prompt for that. Yeah, it should be okay. It should refresh. No?
Technically, an orthodox boat would just be a boat, because orthodox is like something that's very traditional. So a very traditional boat is just a boat.
Is that what it means? I don't even know exactly what it means. So like, click it, and leave it for a while. Click it again. All right. No? Okay. All right, go
to the
go
one,
go to DC. All right, guys. Okay, what about okay, you can see it right there on the screen. Okay. What about palace?
Now that's an interesting combo.
Okay.
That's a
Palace
very
boat
interesting
mix?
combo.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Now we're talking. All right, good. Okay, so we have boat and palace. All right, so I'm happy that you guys chose to like change and agreed to change the thing. All right, so we have boat and palace. So please, guys, get ready. Okay, I'll give you I'll give you a notice. I'll let you know exactly when the 15 minutes start. For now, let's just get ready, and we'll be back in just 1 second. And then once we start, we put the timer. Okay. You gotta refresh and then transition again. Okay. All right, guys, we're ready. Okay, so we have boat and transition. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm good to go.
All right,
Very
awesome.
excited.
All right, so we're gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's start. From this moment on, we have 15 minutes. And let's change the words here to boat and palace. So word, open this.
Love how it upgraded from house to palace, you know. Two very different approaches.
Yes. Yeah. All right, guys. So we have on the YouTube, we have a poll, and you guys have to vote and choose your favorite artist. Okay. So watch Ferris and Koga, and vote for whoever you like best, whoever you're supporting, and your vote actually will count as 40% of the final score. And then Hugo, he will be the judge for the remaining 60% of that score, and he will base his score, his judgment on the technique, the style, and the idea. I believe that's what it is. All right. Hugo, were you a judge before already in our contests?
No, we had like that little last minute sub in where I was going to be the judge, but I ended up participating.
That's true. Okay, it's true. I remember now.
That's going to be my first time judging it.
Right. Ferris and Koga, you feel free to tune out for 15 minutes if you guys want more concentration. You don't need to listen to us talk. Whatever you guys prefer. Okay. So boat and palace, was it, right? Yeah. Two interesting prompts. Hugo, what prompts did you get?
That day I got, I believe it was house and
mechanism.
Mechanism. Yeah.
How's it mechanism?
It just ended up doing a ping pong flying house. And my opponent did a house robot rising from the ground. It was tricky, but it was fun.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. And I also remember you did on the second one. I don't know if you were the judge, but you were drawing along as well.
Yeah, I didn't participate. I was just watching along. Was Diaz's match. I wanted to see what the Brazilian competition looks like, and they were doing, I believe, it was sheep and shape. So I made this little sheep being, saved off in the shape of a cube by a farmer. So it was kind of combining the shape of a cube with the sheep.
Okay, yeah, that was cool. All right. People in the chat, guys, you're welcome to comment on our artists right here, or feel free to leave us any questions for Hugo that we didn't get to before. Okay, so if you have any more questions for Hugo while he's here, while we have him here, please leave it in the chat and we'll get to them. And yeah, we'll love to hear from you guys.
It's interesting to see too the different approaches between the two artists, and like how you've got to draw smart, not to be able to draw fast, right? Like Ferris has activated a symmetry tool in the software that they're using. So basically each stroke counts for twice as much, right? So that's a very smart way to get more things down when you have such a limited time.
Right, yeah. And I believe so the time restriction right here plays a very important fact on on what you will be able to do.
Very much so. It makes you not be able to second guess yourself. You need to kind of trust your gut and go, and kind of also decide what you need to focus or prioritize, right? If knowing you have only 15 minutes, what is the scope of your drawing? Because sometimes you might get a little too ambitious with everything that you want to draw, and you might have a really strong idea, but because you were going for something so grand, you might not be able to execute it that well. Or conversely, you go with something more simple, but that allows you to execute it much farther. So it's a very tough balancing act.
Yeah. All right. While we're on the match, we have 10 minutes remaining. By the way, for our artists, I forgot to mention that we will tell them 10 minutes left, 5 minutes left, and 2 minutes left when we hit those marks. All right. I don't know if they tune off our sound because I advised them to, so they would concentrate. So, but if you guys are listening, yeah, we have 9 minutes 30 remaining. All right. So I'd like to shift gears while we're on the match and ask Hugo another question from the chat. And we have a question from our chat. It says, Hugo, what do you think of the commercialization of images generated by AI?
I think that's when we're getting into some really tricky legal issues that I don't think will be solved anytime soon. I think you grabbing an AI generated output, maybe modifying it a little bit, or even selling as is, especially you see that a lot happen in the Web3 space of people selling AI art as NFTs and stuff like that. At an ethical point, it's legal. I was watching a big video about that. At a moral point, is it morally correct? That's debatable. I personally don't feel good. I don't think it's right. But they have the right, technically, to do so. And unfortunately, the law often takes a while to catch up to technology, right? We're having laws being made right now about internet and internet protection, and internet's been here for quite a while. So we'll see how long it takes for copyright to catch up to it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on that. And we have another one, and it says, Hugo, did you ever do commissions? And well, of course you do. And any tips to make our portfolio marketable?
Yeah, I did do commissions. I still do. A little less and less. I'm tackling more like contract work and bigger company projects than personal commissions, but I'm still doing a little bit of that. I'd say the best way to kind of get things going is find a niche that you're passionate about. And honestly, like Reddit was a great way to kind of get commission work from individuals, right? I guess that's the big distinction. Are you trying to get, I like to phrase commission when I'm working with individuals for their personal art, and then freelance work when I'm working with companies. Usually, like if you have a very niche portfolio, let's say that focus a lot on Dungeons and Dragons, and you're drawing a bunch of fantasy characters, and you're posting that on Dungeons and Dragons subreddits and stuff like that, you're bound to get some work eventually. I had a lot of luck drawing Pokemon because it's a franchise that I love. You probably guessed by now by some of the images that I pulled up earlier, and posting on subreddits, and people asking me to draw their Pokemon teams, right? And then it becomes a little bit of a cyclical thing of, you get your first commission, you post it somewhere on Reddit or in your social medias, and you post that commission that you made, and then more people are going to ask you for commissions of the same type, right? The good thing that I like about Reddit for commission work is that, unlike Instagram, unlike Twitter, it really doesn't matter how many followers you have. It's really about that community and the quality of your content more so than your following over time.
Okay, so some awesome tips. I like that. So pick a niche, use Reddit. I think Reddit is a really good one to utilize. Also Discord maybe. And so I hope you guys on the chat are taking notes of Hugo's experience right there. So Reddit worked for you for like early time when you were getting commissions at the beginning, right?
And still to this day, the main thing is that, you at some point you start getting bigger work, so you need to charge more for your work so that, if an opportunity comes along, you don't have to say no to it because you're doing another job that's paying less. So when you start getting to a certain level, you start kind of getting outside the price range of a lot of individual people. So you start getting less commission work. But if they're willing to pay, I'm willing to draw.
Right. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys are taking notes in there. And all right. So for our artists, guys, we have 5 minutes left. Okay. 40 seconds. Okay. 4 minutes 40 seconds. Okay, so 4 minutes 40 seconds.
I'll jump in real quick. I saw a comment in the chat saying I'd also recommend making a card with samples and commission prices. That is good at the beginning, but commission prices and a card can sometimes bite you in the butt down the line, because that might limit you how much you're charging, because people can point and oh, but you're just charging that per character. And someone might be willing to pay more, or especially as you're dealing with bigger clients. Like if you're dealing with a company, they're talking about a lot more money, a lot more rights and usage of your artwork. And if they see how much you charge for individual, it makes it a little harder for you to be able to charge more for them. So that's just one thing to keep in mind if you ever want to kind of scale up and work with companies more than just people.
That's a great tip. Hugo, by the way, do you have so you do Twitch streams, right?
I'm taking a little break for the end of the year, but I should resume next Wednesday, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Eastern time over Twitch.
Okay, all right. So for people who want to follow you and stuff, because you have not only some great art, but you have some good tips for people who want to get their art to the next level and want to take on commissions and stuff. I think you're sharing very valuable inspiration and experience. We have another question that says, so I like that what you said about the card might limit you if you do a commission card and with the prices. And we have another question that says, what's the hardest thing to do on making art? What's the hardest part of being an artist?
Yeah, that's a tricky question.
And sorry, that's 2 minutes left for our artist. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Go, Hugo.
And that's how long I have to answer that question then. I guess out of the process of making art, I think something that's understated is composition. I think people really worry about anatomy and perspective and light and shadow, and that is very important. But composition is something that is at a very high level. There are a lot of principles of what makes a good composition, but because they're not so easy to point and say, oh, that's right, oh, that's wrong, other than certain very obvious things, it's more nuanced. It takes a while to get a good grasp at it. So the more you can, stand back and try to look at the big picture of your art and study and practice composition. That's why making thumbnails is very important. I think a lot of artists like to jump in and do art and do the final thing. Like even that big boat piece that I shared earlier, I did 4 different thumbnails, like super tiny, just to figure out what was the best way to approach that art before I committed to the big thing. So composition and thumbnailing, composition is the hardest thing, but it gets a lot easier if you do more thumbnailing.
Okay, all right, that's very valuable. Thank you so much on that. All right, so we have only 1 minute left for our artists. I love both of the pieces, by the way. They're awesome. Great to look at. We're gonna
different approaches too.
Yeah, they're very different. So we're gonna ask our artists later on when the time is up to get a screenshot maybe and share it with us, because I'm sure they will love to continue working after the 50 minutes is passed. With so much going on, they're probably gonna want to take the piece with a little bit more time and develop more on it. Okay. All right, 30 seconds remaining.
Down to the wire. I love these last minute edits that people do of bringing in colors and lights, and it really pushes that final look.
Yeah. All right, so in a moment, Hugo, you'll be asked to judge the thing, so we'll give you a few minutes for that to pick your score. All right, guys, so the time is up for Koga and Ferris. Guys, the time is up. So please, if you can, share a screenshot of, well, just save it and send it through our Discord. And all right, I see Koga is doing it right now. So yeah, share it with us, please, and Hugo will be taking a look at that. Make sure you share those pictures on.
And we can also post the poll, like you can count down, like.
Oh, guys, yeah. So we'll do a little countdown of a couple seconds here to close the poll. So we're gonna close the poll, guys, for your votes. Okay, in just a moment here, we're gonna close the poll in 10 seconds. So vote for your favorite artist, guys. Vote. I forgot to say that, Mirren, but vote for your favorite artist. We're gonna come down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we should be closing the poll very, very soon. And all right, so that is it for our match. We'll be back in a second, and we'll discover the winner. Before we discover the winner, though, we're gonna go to another giveaway in just a moment for a member of our audience. Okay, so thank you so much, Koga and Ferris. We'll be talking with you in just a moment. All right, and by the way, I love both of your pieces. Very creative. I can't believe you guys can do that in just 15 minutes. We'll talk to you in a second. All right. Okay. All right, so we'll be back in just 1 minute.
Recently drew a picture of
all right, guys, I love your conversation, so we're gonna leave it live for our audience because I love what you guys keep talking, please.
Okay.
We're exposed.
All right.
All right, so we're both like low-key furries, and that's cool.
Works, yeah.
But no, like
It's fun.
Yeah, no, I love because it has like such like a 90s like sort of mascot vibe to it, and that's what that's what's always drawn me to like furry art, and I'm always like, oh, I should practice more, but I like never have the time to. But I don't know if I can.
It's so fun, and it can seriously like stretch out your ability to draw, because like if you learn to draw anthro characters, which are the ones standing up, you learn so many just interesting things because you're going to learn how to texture. You're going to learn awkward angles for faces and stuff like that. It's going to push you so far out of your comfort zone, and you learn a lot. I learned how to draw animals first, and I think it made my learning how to draw a human's journey a lot easier.
I can definitely see that because I first learned how to draw people in an anime style, and then there was a period of time where I designed tattoos, so that brought in like a lot of like floral knowledge because I drew flowers all the time.
That's so cool.
But yeah, no, and I've always wanted to really get into like practicing furries because I drew I know that like you're supposed to draw like personas and stuff, and I don't have one, and but I instead took inspiration from my dog, and I did like a little portrait of him. His name was Lewis, and so I did that. And also what I like is not only like you said, you have to get experience like drawing textures and stuff like that. It's also like the different breeds of animal and having to be able to translate that in your style well enough where you're able to like not just go like, oh, that's a dog, but like what sort of dog is it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's something I've always really admired about like furry artists.
It's super fun. I think it really pushes you out of same face syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
I think that if you can figure out how to proportion like an animal face, then you're never going to struggle with people again.
No, exactly.
Yeah. And then there's also like a totally different perspective, because when you're drawing human features, you've only got this one sort of like, especially if you're looking at anime art, you don't see as many features as you could, but then you learn how to mesh human features with animal features, and then there's this whole new perspective on how to like stylize human features.
Mm-hmm.
And it leads to some so unique styles, so even if you don't plan on being like a long-term furry artist, it's always something that's good to do.
Because when I tried to draw, I say tried, but I feel like it turned out like pretty okay. It was like one that I was like, okay, I can post this. I feel like I'm good with posting this. But I remember like when I was drawing the eyes, I was like even the eyes are just so different, like that of an approach I have to take because of the fact of I think of things like on a very like anatomical, is that the word, level of like I imagine like the skull, so I'm like, no, the eyes would like go inward, where I feel like when I draw anime style it's very just sort of flat and maybe like with the base like curve out if I'm drawing like a 3/4 portrait. But with furry art, they have more dimension like in that area because of like the snout. Is that the right terminology? Yeah, because of the snout. Like, so yeah, but no, respect that you draw furries. And I saw like your little I think it was like a lion, a tiger.
He's a lion, yeah.
Okay. And who is that to you? Is that your persona or?
He's like one of my mascots right now.
All right, guys, we're gonna cut to our giveaway. Feel free to keep talking right now. Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, no, so he's just one of my like mascot characters. I would assume, like, I guess he's just like the equivalent to like an OC, you know? Just the one that I tend to draw the most.
Yeah, like just your default, like I'm gonna doodle and yeah. Well, look.
Okay. Hey guys. Okay, so we're back right here. Bring down the volume here so I can. Okay. Bring down the volume. Oh, mute myself here. Okay, there you go. You guys can feel free talking. Feel free, keep talking. All right, don't worry. All right. Okay, cool. And bring down their volume. So. Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna do a second giveaway right now. Okay. We have a Ferris and call it there. All right, so we're ready for the second giveaway. What are we giving away this time?
First one, we're giving away the Deco MW.
Right.
Maybe we can play a video of Deco MW.
Right, yeah. So we have the Deco MW, guys. We're gonna show you a video right now. Okay, and then I'm gonna show it to you right here. And we're gonna give you away one of the Deco MWs. Okay. All right, so get ready for that. All right, guys. So now we're gonna show you the Deco MW. Okay, this is a drawing tablet. Like I said before, this is the one that you draw. You're not seeing what you draw right here. You draw and you look at your computer while you're drawing. Okay. So what you're seeing right now is the Deco MW. This is the blue color. It comes in the 4 same colors as the Artist series. So it comes in blue, pink, green, and black. This one has 8 shortcut keys right there, okay? And this one has Bluetooth as well, okay? So you can get the Deco M, and that has like, it's been connected with a cable, or the Deco MW, and that you can connect it with wireless, so with Bluetooth. So the W is for Bluetooth right there. So this one as well has 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity for the pen. The stylus is the X3 stylus, which comes with the X3 sensor, the X3 chip, and it makes it a lot more practical to draw. It's more smooth with the lines when you're drawing the lines. It makes it more stable. Okay, so we're gonna show you here what comes in the box. All right, and so we're gonna do a giveaway, guys, of the Deco MW. So in a moment, we're gonna write just Deco MW in the chat, and we're gonna take a random winner from there, okay? So this one, you can get it in the store, XPPen.com. That's where you can go, store, XPPen.com. And you can use the coupon code NY2023, okay? 2023, NY2023 for a discount code. We have a big discount going on for the New Year's Eve. So if you guys are looking to start the year with a new Year resolution, this is a good opportunity to do so, okay? So what you see right there is what comes in the box. We got the nib remover right here for caps, the stylus, it comes with replaceable nibs, and the tablet itself, and the USB-C cord that you just plug to your computer. All of our tablets, guys, all of digital tablets, and most digital tablets, no matter what the brand is, you use it with a computer or a phone. So you connect it to a computer, connect it to a phone, it gets powered that way. So it doesn't need battery, so you don't need to charge it ever. The stylus also, you don't need to charge it. This is compatible with Windows, Mac, or Linux if you are using Linux, of course. And again, it comes in 4 different colors. This is the blue one. We have green, black, and pink. Very smooth, it has like a matte finish to it. These are the on-go, okay, OTG adapters. So if you're going on the go and you want to put it on your phone or your tablet, if you have like a display tablet for it. The size of this is like 8 by 5 inches, okay? So 8 by 5 inches is the screen. Just in comparison, the Artist 12, for example, is the 12-inch display. So this one is a bit smaller, that's why it is the Deco M, all right? And its big brother is the Deco L, the Deco LW, which is a display size of 11 to 12 inch. All right, so if you guys have any questions about these products, all right, just let it know in chat. And now we're gonna choose a random winner for our giveaway. So just keep typing here. I see some comments already typing Deco M, Deco MW, okay? So we're gonna give a countdown, all right? So 10 seconds, all right, or 15 seconds we're gonna put here on the countdown, all right? We're gonna put 15 seconds, and let me restart that. All right, 15 seconds. All right, guys, we're gonna take a screenshot, and make sure, guys, I'm gonna read the rules that we have for the giveaway once again, okay? So 15 seconds on the clock. Let me read those rules again so you guys are clear with that, all right? Whoever we choose as the winner, okay? You'll need to send us an email and verify that it's you. Okay, 3, 2, 1. All right, 3, 2, 1. Let's screenshot it. All right, let's see who comes out on top. All right, let's see who comes out on top. All right, we'll reveal. All right, we'll reveal the winner. Lazy. Okay, YZ, Lazy, you have been selected as the winner. Congratulations, you're the owner right now of a Deco MW. Okay, so please send us an email at promotion@xppen.com, promotion@xppen.com. Make sure you're following us on TikTok and Instagram, and send us an email that, so we can verify that it's you. Send us also a DM on those platforms so we know that it's you. Tell us that you've been selected this day for what product. Okay, so give us the information, make it easier for us, because we need to contact you to get the product to you, of course. Okay, all right, so congratulations. Next giveaway, one more, third.
13.
Okay,
13.
for the winner. Okay, all right, so we're gonna announce the winner. Do we have the results?
No. Yes, we have the result.
Okay.
We're gonna set,
Yeah, you want another giveaway?
Yeah, another giveaway for 14 second generation.
Okay, so a third giveaway.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do a third giveaway. Okay, a third giveaway, and we're giving away right now an Artist 13 second generation. Okay, not bad if you ask me. All right, so the Artist 13 second generation, we're gonna play a video for you right now, so you see the Artist 13 second generation. So this is a video of the Artist 13 second generation. We're gonna do giveaway very, very soon. Okay. Okay, guys, so one more giveaway. Okay, we're now doing the Artist 13 second generation. Okay, artist 13 second generation, and our code, we're gonna change it because I see a lot of guys typing already. So we're gonna change the code, so make sure you're following this. The code right now, the chat message you need to put is XPPen. All right, just XPPen. Just type in XPPen. We're gonna wait for you guys. I'm gonna see some comments here. So type in XPPen to win the artist 13 second generation. All right. Also, when you send us an email, please specify which color you guys want. Okay. So there's 4 colors. This is the green one, blue, pink, and black. Okay. So specify which color you guys want of whichever you want. So if you want the Deco MW for that lace, please specify the color that you want when you send us an email at promotion@xpn.com, and also when you DM us on the platforms. Okay, DM and email necessary, guys. If you don't follow these rules, we will not be able to get your prize to you. Very simple rules, guys. I don't think we're asking too much. Okay, so DM with the information, email with the information. They need to match, and they need to match whatever username you used on YouTube to enter this giveaway. All right, so I see a lot of people already typing their XPPen. They all want to win the Artist 13 second generation. Good luck to all of you. All right, I hope you start the year with a tablet on your hands and you're ready to follow your art journey and follow all these amazing artists that are joining us on our events like Koga, Ferris, Hugo, and a lot more. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna give a really 15-second giveaway. Okay, 15-second countdown here. All right, and after this, we'll reveal the winner. Okay, we'll reveal the winner of the contest versus Koga versus Ferris, and we'll get some comment on that. All right, so best luck for everybody. We have 15 seconds. We're gonna pick the winner. Just type in XPPen on the comments. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see who gets that. Artist 13 second generation. We're gonna reveal a winner. So this one is a speller. This is a speller, so we're gonna take care on saying the name correctly. It's a hard name to pronounce. We're gonna build some suspense right here. I'm gonna reveal the winner. The winner has been selected. We will learn the winner. Neil Panagiotto. Neil Panagiotto. I hope I'm mispronouncing your name in a way that makes you laugh. Okay, Neil Panagiotto. Neil Panagiotto. Sounds like an Italian name. I'm Italian of origin as well. So Neil Panagiotto. All right, Neil Panagiotto, congratulations. All right, just as a reminder, please send us an email and a DM verifying that it's you. Tell us the product that you want, tell us the color that you want, and make sure you're following us on the social medias. We need to verify all that to get the prize to you. Congratulations on getting the Artist 13 second generation. Great tablet, great thing to start with, okay? If you're an artist already, and if you're not, this is your beginning right there, okay? All right, guys, so that's it for our giveaways already. We went big today. We had 3 giveaways, a gift box, Deco MW, and an Artist 13 second generation. And now we got to reveal the winner of our competition today. The winner will also get an Artist 16 second generation, okay, which is the tablet you saw Brenda using. So let's move on right now and go check with our artists, okay?
You muted them.
Okay, yeah, okay. All right, so we are gonna go and check with our artists right now. So let's go to maybe like choose theme. Yeah, choose theme. Yeah, remove the title, choose theme. Yeah, yeah, remove that. Okay, and make the DC. Right, make it. Just bring the second one maybe, or just bring it all together. Yeah, remove the crop. Remove the crop. There you go. Make it all big. Awesome. Yeah. We're gonna be showing the artwork. Yeah, the whole thing. Just put it in the middle, and then yeah, and then we're gonna be showing the other one though, the other window. No, we're gonna be showing that. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that or the yeah, yeah. Remove the boxes. All right. Remove boxes. Yeah. Good. Go here. Show every participant. We want to show you guys all the participants right here. Yeah. Show all the participants. Yes. Awesome. Okay, that's good. All right. Yeah. Not yet. All right. So unmute me there. All right. Unmute me. There you go. Cool. And bring Hugo's camera maybe. Okay. He's there. All right. All right, guys. Welcome back. Put their sound. Get their sound here. So Discord voices. Yeah, turn this one. And bring Discord voices activated. All right, guys, can you hear me? I think they can. Hugo is there. Hugo can hear me. Yeah, Hugo can hear me. Okay. All right, guys. So, okay, we're gonna reveal the winner right now. We're gonna show one more time their art pieces. Okay. So this one was Koga's. Right there. Very beautiful. And this one was Ferris. Awesome. Okay. And do we have the winner chart over there? Okay. You can share it here. Okay. All right. Hugo, we don't. Can we hear Hugo? Okay. Oh yeah, great. Yeah. All right. Cool. Hugo, we can hear. All right. So we're gonna reveal the winner. Okay. So the winner. So we had the YouTube poll with 14 points for Ferris, 25 points for Koga. For creativity, we have 19 for Ferris, 17 for Koga. For technique, we have Ferris with 16 points, Koga with 17. And for the performance, we have 18 for Ferris, 16 for Koga, and a total of 68 for Ferris and a total of 75.6 for Koga, making Koga the winner of this round of the drawing match. All right, Hugo and Koga and Ferris, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm absolutely honored. I didn't expect that. This is a really big deal for me. I'm very thankful. I don't even know what to say. I want to say thank you so much, Ferris, and also thank you because I know I have a lot of friends and family watching me. This was a really big deal, so thank you for everybody.
That's awesome.
The support made such a big deal. Yeah. And
well,
then
you did
Ferris,
great. You deserve to win.
thank
That's
you.
awesome.
I think I'm like stumbling for words right now. Ferris, I love your idea, and I wish we both could have won. I really do.
No, I'm like, it's an honor to have went up against you. I mean, the composition that you did was just beautiful, and it's just so wholesome. Like you mentioning that your family and friends are here watching. Like I love that, and I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, thank you.
Like the crown of the cake of the stream, the fact that they're watching and then you won. Perfect way to.
Yeah. A part of me wants to ask for like a critique on my piece and how I
Yeah.
approached it, if that would be okay.
Of course, of course. Yeah, it's. I think it's. Well, Mario, do we have time for that? Can I talk to a little bit my
Yes, please. Yes.
there on the.
Sure. Please do. Please do.
So, Koga, I think Koga and Ferris kind of like went in very two different ways, right? One very character focused, one is more of like a big piece composition. I think it gets into a little bit of what I talked earlier about the scope of the art. I think Ferris played smart of like making it very concise, but I think it forced a little bit of like uniqueness. How do I bring a palace and boat into a character? So I think that's why I gave Ferris a little bit of an edge there on terms of the creativity. I think you did a great job on the composition as a whole, but I think like it was a little bit more obvious the composition itself was very creative, but the concept was a little more
Yeah.
straightforward. So that's why I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
put
yeah.
as much as Ferris. But I was stunned at the beginning of the performance for like how quickly you put something together. Like watching that and like how you're already like sketching the anatomy of your character. So like kudos for you. I think like had we had like had it been instead of 15 minutes, 30 minutes, uh, I'm sorry to say this, Ferris, but I think Koga would have even like squeezed you even more for like all these other points because I think you because of the grandeur of your composition, it would have had a even more wow factor had you had more time to flesh it out.
Yeah. So I really wanted to push myself. I'm pretty used to doing just like basic character illustrations. I'll just have my character standing there doing something like that. And I've been trying to really branch out into composition, into full pieces, into stuff like that. So I knew that it was kind of a risky take, but I genuinely just wanted to push myself. I
Paid
wanted
off.
to, yeah, I'm so happy.
All right. All right, guys, thank you so much. And please, Koga and Ferris, do you have any social media you guys can share with the audience and stuff so they can follow you and stuff? We'd love to know that. So where can we find you? Where can people find you? Should you wish to be found?
I go by Pierce Moon on all social media, so pretty much the rule of thumb is if I have it, it's going to be under Ferris Moon. I'm primarily on TikTok and Twitter. But yeah, and I also have a coffee where I have exclusive rewards for members. Other than that, those are my main social medias, but you can find me on
Okay.
ferriswillmoon.carb.co.
Do you mind like putting that on your screen for a second so that people can maybe see it? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we'll type it on the comment box on the YouTube chat as well. All right.
Here is
Awesome. Okay. Yeah.
like the page, and then I'll also type it into this.
Yeah, we got it.
All right. Great. Great. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And Koga, do you have something similar?
I have like probably every social media account where it is. But
Okay.
I'm active right now on Instagram, and that would be under the username Hugo.
Okay.
There's a funky underscore in there, but yeah, you should be able to find me pretty easy.
Yeah, we posted on the
Okay, so we posted it on the chat, guys. If you guys want to find out more about our artists today, so go and follow them, please, and thank them for their hard work here. And I hope you guys enjoyed participating. It was really fun to watch you draw your pieces.
It was an honor
Really fun to be here. Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. I had a great time.
And guys, before you guys go away, we're gonna show you what we have coming up next. All right, so coming up next, our next event is gonna be, let me bring it up in screen real quick. Boom, look at that. Okay. That's gonna be the big matchup coming up next. So Salary versus Hugo, who you heard about and saw today. And where is it? Okay, cool. All right, so we have the date and time already there, PSD time. So January 10th, Hugo versus Salary. I like Salary's avatar over there. Very gruesome. Nice. Okay. So that's going to be, yeah. That's going to be our next event. All right, guys. So please tune in for that. It's going to be cool. All right. And whoever wins on this is the semifinal. Whoever wins here is going to move on to the final. we're gonna switch it up a little bit. So the semifinals gonna be, I believe, 20 to 25 minutes.
Yeah, 25 minutes.
Yeah, 25 minutes. And then the final will be 40 minutes, I believe, or 45 minutes. Okay, so they'll have a bit more time to draw. Okay, and we'll have a judge for that contest as well. So please tune in for that, guys, if you like this type of competition based on a random prompt. And that's all for today. That's all we have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed our guest artists and our guest participants and the giveaways. Please make sure to follow us on our social medias. Guys, we're XPPen at all the platforms. Okay, I'm Mario. It's been a pleasure to be with you starting the year. Okay, and we'll talk to you next time. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye. Videos, anything.